Them want know when me have a knock, ken crocodile, man a boss. Make it light up, life like pepper, like Christmas a tomorrow. Rock and back up, like you shoulda name cave time, fly a bag of that. I know say Russia not, and it not being up against ride and night. None of them know they on the level. Me not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me. Me no know when, but I know today, I know tomorrow. I know today, I know tomorrow. But see, I can better tomorrow. Them not jam like don't jam. Nah, it's for program. You know, say you shoulda send some more, man. Four shooter, then I come back. Some way underground is them new like number. Then stop power when St. James roll out to my God. People that run up and down like Jesus just come back. This a scene could have full of blood back. Hello, knock it, pop it, him up, touch it. The front of the back of them when I did that. We a go get out of it. Everybody say that, touch it. The front of the back of them when I did that. Hey, Russians! None of them know they on the level. Me not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me. Me no know when, but I know today, I know tomorrow. I know today, I know tomorrow. But see, I can better tomorrow. Them want know when me have a lot, ken crocodile, man a boss. Make it light up your life like pepper, like Christmas a tomorrow. Rock and back up, like you shoulda name cave time, fly a bag of that. I know say Russia not, and they not being up against ride and night. None of them know they on the level. Me not even I know how I do it. I just do it like Jordan or you, we know Shaquille or Kobe, and no one can stop me. Me no know when, but I know today, I know tomorrow. I know today, I know tomorrow. But see, I can better tomorrow. Them not jam like don't jam. Nah, it's for program. You know, say you shoulda send some more, man. Four shooter, then I come back. Some way underground is them new like number. They stop power when St. James roll out to my God. People that run up and down like Jesus just come back. This a scene full of blood bank. Hello, knock it, pop it, him up, touch it. The front of the back of them when I did that. We a go get out of it.
Yeah. You're not tuning in Loop Radio, man. You already know what it is. Every Friday night, a little bit after 8, we start getting rolling. Yeah. That was not part of the playlist, but you know, we was rocking out for a second while we was getting things together. But you know what I mean? We're going to start the pregame show as we usually do right about now.
Without warning, she was gone. So many questions.
I like how this feels.
What I do wrong.
I know y'all like how this feels too. Let's go.
What's going on between us? Why'd you leave me? Where is the love? I'm still here.
Shout to the voice on this joint, man. They kind of fire. Pardon that.
Whoa. baby, I don't want nobody else but you, girl. Oh, baby, come on home, baby, come on home, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Girl, you know I love it with the lifestyle. Girl, you know I love it with the lifestyle. Girl, you know I love it lifestyle. Girl, you know I love it with the lifestyle.
Shout out to everybody tuned in, man, via the Facebook, via the YouTube. If you're not tuned in to YouTube, man, make sure y'all go to YouTube, log in the Loop FM radio, man. We live with you every Friday night, 8 to 10.
I'ma pick you up.
87.9 FM, 92.2 FM, something like that right now, man. We're gonna get it together.
You gon' be like,
Waiting for Nymrod to get up here, man. My man Dot Man is in the building with me. We're gonna talk our stuff in a second. I'm stuffing my face, nobody judge me, man. I had to stop at Popeyes real quick, man, before I get indulge into this Henny, man. Everything wasn't running as smoothly as usually do, so I had to, make a quick pit stop.
so sweet and delicious. I'm rubbing your body all night long. I'm loving your hugs in your kitchen. The sound that you make when you moan. Your body so sweet and delicious. I'm rubbing your body all night long. I'm loving your hugs in your kitchen.
Make sure I get the number down, Pac, man. 347-441-4226. We're gonna talk about some things, man. So we're gonna want your opinion, definitely. I already know what's going on in the world today, man. So we're gonna get into a few things like we usually do. Y'all might not agree with everything we say, so you know what I'm saying? You feel a certain way, call up, let us know how you feel. Please. However it may be about whatever, man, you can holler at us, man. Please. And the New Radio, man, 347-441-4222 City.
Baby, put your legs up on my shoulder while I play around inside. Then I'ma bend you over while I'm gripping.
Chanel, what's good? I see you. Yolanda.
Girl, relax and let me handle that.
Shut Yolanda.
All you gotta do is let it go. The way your body flowing. Girl, you know that this a private show. Your body so sweet and delicious. I'm rubbing your body all night long. I'm loving your hugs in your kitchen.
Yeah.
The sound that you make when you moan. Your body so sweet and delicious.
Yeah.
I'm rubbing your body all night long. I'm loving your hugs in your kitchen.
Yeah.
The sound that you make when you moan.
Just that joint right here, man. It's that bedroom music, man. Play you and your girl in the room. Y'all doing what y'all
My
doing.
guy, bottom line, man. I'll see you, bro.
Bottom, what up? Yeah.
I'm sure you got sent in all the way from Cleveland, man. Shout out to the people out in Cleveland, man. CTL, man. Yeah, Marshawn.
Y'all put Marshawn on this joint, man. I like this joint, man. We getting some real good R&B music as of lately, man. I like it, man. Word.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna front.
We getting some good R&B joints started with Tay Brown, for the most part.
I don't think R&B artists are as bold as rappers.
Right.
So I don't think you got just R&B artists out there that's whack, that's ready to push they like whack rappers are.
Right, yeah, because, it's not,
I don't want too many whack R&B
not
artists.
too much whack R&B women.
Because either you can sing or you can't.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You're gonna have to get out the shower one day.
Fact.
Just starting off on the R&B vibe, man. My guy Brandon Stouty, man, Uptown.
Yeah. This joint is tough, too.
We have a party with nobody's body. When the cops don't come, can you hear me? Somebody, oh, I just came
Get all the R&B cats up here to freestyle, man. We're gonna change the game. We're trying to get rappers to freestyle. Get 4 of y'all nice R&B dudes come up there, man, and just go ahead, man. Word. Yeah.
I'm trying to catch your body, catch your body, catch your body. Baby, let me touch your body, touch your body, touch your body. I ain't with nobody, with nobody, with nobody. You ain't with nobody, with nobody, with nobody. I'm trying to catch your body, catch your body, catch your body. Baby, let me touch your body, touch your body, touch your body. Yeah, baby, I'm a killer, yes, I'm about to catch your body. Murder that, I'm about to catch a hobby. I know you heard of me, then I'm not in it right now. And you know what I'm in broken up times. I can tell you, type new to the city. I'm a bad boy, so I move like this. When I'm in the club, guess I move like 50. And them sick and they fly, girl, I'm sick and they chicky. Where my tickets at? Where my ladies at? Who be throwing that thing like they don't want it back? Girl, you know I got my game and I run it back. And if you wanna do it again, we can run it back, run it back. I just cannot get in my bag. Find me a girl with a ass like that. Cause I can't leave a party with nobody, with nobody. You ain't with nobody, with nobody, with nobody. I ain't with nobody, with nobody, with nobody. You ain't with nobody, with nobody, with nobody. I'm trying to get your body, get your body, get your body. Got to carry on. Got to carry on.
I like how this feel, man.
Got to carry on.
When I get on the 28th, man, we in Brooklyn with it, man. Everybody that's gonna hit that DNR stage in Brooklyn, man. We are gonna be in the building, man. On Loop Radio representing the Juice Room. Shout out to Admiral, man. Bella, what up?
I remember street lights glowing on that concrete, feeling with my comrades on it when I palms me. Every night, break night, mama getting no sleep. Waking by them sirens, demons on that slow creek. Watching for that blue van, they would set me on the street. Giuliani called the prisoner, half the homies on the creek. When that chain gang no longer do they names, right? Faded to black, cozy the commas, niggas caught up in the stage. True tales of lost kings, youngers watching for the swings. Meanwhile, I'm on the stone porch plotting on the wind. Think of how they story begin, same place mine begin. Made his pen deliver me for that train trapping us in late night. Locking in red cup, flooded with hen eyes low. Sipping slow, hearing them whispers in the wind light. Red cup, flooded with hen eyes low. I'm sipping slow, hearing them whispers in the wind. I got my angels on my ears like. I'm hearing voices in my sleep like. Got my angels in my ears like. Man, voices. I lost everything I loved in a matter of 7 days. That's when they come to terms with this life is all a phase. My queens, they waiting on me. Kings, they watching proud. Fascinated how they gon' move crowds, thinking aloud. I made a vow to live it and never fail. This pen the prototype, there's no father to my style. The essence and the exit, they twins, homie. So I would never live a fear, get it clear, homie. I put the grind and the time and the stars in alignment. My faith on the front line, how we designed it. Took that ball seat, then reclined it, reminded. Pain is temporary, I live no longer blinded. Forever free, translated, forever me. But they were destiny, and that's just what it's gon' be. Forever free, translated, forever me. But they were destiny, and that's just what it's gon' be. I got my angels in my ears like. I'm hearing voices in my sleep like. Got my angels in my ears like. I'm hearing voices. Hey, yo, man, this feel like 100 Park, don't it? Should take me all the way back. Now we was running around. Big talk shit. You know what I mean? Good vibes. You know what I mean? Been through it. You know, doing our little reckless. Shout to the hood though. CG, Money Pro, Castle Hill, Viewside, Bronzedale, all that. You know where we come from?
BX, stand up, man. It's one of my favorite joints right now, man.
Survivors.
The wake up in the morning type song, man.
Survivors in these
Like the
streets.
cold out your eye. I hope y'all brush your teeth.
Still here to
Wash your
speak on
stinking.
Love, yeah.
Make sure y'all go support that decorated project, man. You know what I mean? Charlie Savard, man. Facts and laws.
Rule number 2, never turn on your dog. Rule number 3, never fuck your homie, bro. Rule number 4, fuck a hater, fuck 'em all. Rule number 5, never show no fed law. Rule number 6, never run up on the block. Rule number 7, never love a wretched bro. Rule number 8, always show them you a boss. Rule number 9, stack that paper, fuck a cause. Rule number 10, always show them you gon' win. Take commandments to the street, take commandments to the street, take commandments to the street, take commandments. Never show no fear love, cause the levels to the shit. Yeah, you gotta do it, but I'm flexing with you. Yeah, my homies bang and they loyal to the shit. She needs some quick change, so she fucked up with the clip. Praying on my downfall, nigga, you a bitch. Heard that all get older blood, but he buying new whips. Every day I stay the same, ain't no changing in the kid. Fuck a Benz, fuck a rain, when my mama need a crib. Never talking, just do it, working one like the live. Spend the chase the check. That's how real nigga live. One day to the top, but everybody different. Why I hate what everyone can eat? Man, y'all chicken tripping, and these niggas ain't no angels. Man, they drinking with your nigga. Keep a 30 like I'm hurt. I mean a nigga never miss to see the cash from a mile away. Man, my fingers itch to see the cash from a mile away. Man, my fingers itch, cause it's levels to this shit. I got levels with you. Yeah. No snitching cause there's levels to this shit. No snitching cause there's levels to this shit. Rule number 1, chase the money, that's all. Rule number 2, never turn on your dog. Rule number 3, never fuck your homie, bro.
Yo, Shane, I see you, bro.
Fuck a hater, fuck 'em all. Rule number 5, never show no fed law. Rule number 6, never run up on the block. Rule number 7, never love a wretched bro. Rule number 8, always show them you a boss. Rule number 9, stack that paper, fuck a cause. Rule number 10, always show them.
My mic was OD loud, man. I had to turn it down a little bit.
Take commandments to the street, take commandments to the street.
Yeah, I feel you.
We're gonna get into a couple more joints, man, before we, you know what I mean, we rock out and do what we do, start rating these tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We trying to wait for Nymrod to get in the building, man. He'll be here shortly. You know what I mean? Before we start kicking it off, how we kick it off, but
Talk about a routine.
gotta feel like that,
Yeah.
Everybody in my section on the bitch, gotta feel that bag up. How much still go get this whatever, gotta feel that bag up. And all I do is get money, gotta feel that bag up.
Yeah, we like this joint too. This joint is tough.
Everybody in my section on the bitch, gotta feel that bag up. How much still go get this whatever, gotta feel that bag up. All I do is get cash, stack it up in this stash. I got money all in the trash can, and this more off in the mash. I just spend it all on flash and take my chips to get some lashes and whatever that she asking. Know I got it, so they tax. I might pull up in whatever. How about looking like a rapper? Got a bunch of drugs on me, and I'm smelling like a trapper. And I'm smoking OG Platinum. You can smell it through the rapper. Got a bunch of bitches with me, like I'm headed to the camp. Producing that fountain, plus I got a couple Zans with me. Hit the beach and brought that sand. We got that drum, I keep that band with me. Them lames, and then they hate it, then they why me feel that bag up. Got your main snipped on the plane trip, and I just might fill a bag up. All I know is get money, gotta feel that bag up. Them lames, but then DA, call they broke, gotta feel that bag up. Can't begin in my sex, on the miss, gotta feel that bag up. How much still go get this whatever, gotta feel that bag up.
Let's not forget, man, we can't slip up no more, man. Please. When y'all submit them tracks in, make sure them clean, man. They're not clean, man. We cannot spin it. We cannot spin it, man. They done blazed us up. FCC is making us, they're doing us dirty every time we look around, man. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
If it ain't clean, we not spinning it. That's what fit it in the bag.
Since I'm racked up and I'm flat, trap on body, motherfucker.
That's not that hard. Just spend a little money.
I mean, unless you sitting there, that PayPal, man, you know what I mean? We get some things done. See what it is?
Clean your joint up for you.
We get some things done.
Yes, sir.
But I prefer you get it done, bro. You just come to me, man.
Right.
Come with it clean. I don't need no extra work.
Get a clean version, that's all.
I'm a pimp, I be feeling like Shaq. The game is a blessing, I'm never gonna leave. Future and Hollywood, bitch, I got the keys. A rat in the trap and you can't get no cheese. Ever try play me, I'm making you bleed. All I know I get money. Gotta feel that bag up. Your name with NBA. Call they broke. Gotta feel that bag up. Everything in my sense. On the miss. Gotta feel that bag up. I'm a big still go get. It's whatever. Gotta feel that bag up. And all I know I get money. Gotta feel that bag up. NBA. Call they broke. Gotta feel that bag up. Everything in my sense. On the miss. Gotta feel that bag up. I'm a bitch go get. It's whatever. Gotta feel that bag up. Gotta feel that bag up.
Shout to Admiral on that joint, man. That joint hard, boy. That's a fact. That joint hard.
Every time I hit the booth, keep it real.
Yeah.
Never could I give a fuck about how you feel. Every time I
We'll
hit
take it
the
to Ohio on this
booth,
joint,
keep
man.
it real.
Yeah.
Never could I give a fuck about how you
Let's
feel.
go.
Smoking loud, making niggas think. Feeling stress, making in the drink. I keep my business to myself and I do. Loose lips and make the shit sink.
Shout to the land.
I ain't really
Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm just trying to find a peace of mind. Every day is just the same shit. They don't wanna really see you shine. Shit is real, I'm thanking God for the day. Everybody got problems, just don't ever lose faith. I'ma lay back with the thoughts of being rich. God gave me a gift with the knowledge on how to rip. Never will I give up, I keep it pushing, and you know that. My future is picture perfect, Polaroid with no Kodak. Younger days it was cool, sometimes I wanna go back. Wearing Forces and Jordans with colors matching the throwback. Man, this shit is retarded how people out here be acting. Instead of adding the plus, they rather do evil subtraction. The inches wearing leggings like women, like that's the fashion. Kids really ain't raised by their fathers, they turn to bastards. Molly and other drugs turn the world into a hazard. People is dying slow, cause the time is moving faster. The grind is getting hard, I need wisdom from my pastor. They say they got the key for the lock, but not the master. Every time I hit the booth, keep it real. Never could I give a fuck about how you feel. Every time I hit the booth, I keep it real. Never could I give a fuck about how you feel. Smoking loud, making niggas think. Feeling stressed, making niggas drink. I keep my business to myself. I do. Loose lips and make the ship sink. I ain't really trying to find friends. I'm just trying to find a peace of mind. Every day is just the same shit. They don't wanna really see you shine. Shit is crazy, it ain't nothing like it used to be. Saying follow, they ain't leaders. Shit is new to me. They kill they own, ain't no telling what they do to me. I stay 1,000 to the ones that be true to me. Bad habits, hell no, you can't influence deep. Them the ones that be hating, cause I'm doing me. I laugh it off and keep it moving like 100 keys. The world will be a better place if it's 100 me. I don't trust a damn soul, but the Holy Ghost.
The world will be a better place if it was 100
Say they
me.
love you though. I'm a witness, seen a rat kick it with the snake. In the room with 6 others like the hateful 8. I just wanna run it up so I can leave this place. No, I ain't happy till I know my family is safe. I take my time and do it
District
right
is
while
in
you
the building.
taking race. I'd rather lose in the streets than catch another case. Every time I hit the booth, keep it real. Never could I give a fuck about how you feel. Every time I hit the booth, I keep it real. Never could I give a fuck about how you feel. Smoking loud, make a nigga think. Feeling stressed, make a nigga drink. I keep my business to myself again. I do. Loose lips and make the ship sink. I ain't really trying to find friends. I'm just trying to find a peace of mind. Every day is just the same shit. They don't wanna really see you shine.
Yeah, man. 87.9 FM, we are in the Loop Radio. It's Friday night, man. Doing what we do as we usually do it, man. It's your boy Mel Simon, that man's in the building with me. Nymrod Federal District just walked in the building. You know what I mean? It was good, man. It was good, man. You know what I mean? We started off as we usually do, man. What's going on in the world, man? That man is usually the current events, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He coming with the current events and lay it down, man.
Yeah,
so what's going on in the world, man, this week, man?
Yeah, you be knowing what's going on, man. But you know, I guess the latest is this the Quincy Jones revelation of
man.
You know what I'm saying? I know y'all out there familiar with that, the whole Quincy Jones thing.
Yeah.
And what he revealed in that interview and all that.
Now, the crazy thing about that, now, since we go to Quincy Jones, man, you know, just for the listeners, everybody listen, look, we don't study, we don't practice before we come up here. We don't have these conversations before. So this is just, you know what I mean, regular conversation, barbershop talk, whatever you want to call it.
Indeed.
But one thing I noticed about that whole Quincy Jones thing is Quincy ain't revealed nothing about Quincy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
There's been rumors running around about Quincy before my mother was born.
Absolutely. And you know what's so funny to me? You know, first of all, before we even get to that, let me just say R.I.P. to a young lady from my neighborhood that passed away recently by the name of Christine. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Loved by everybody, real sweet, sweet female. You know what I'm saying? She succumbed to unfortunate circumstances and she passed away. So shout to her and condolences to all the family. Oscar, big Oscar Jr. Salute to y'all, man. Condolences. You know what I'm saying? The hood can hold it down. But back to the Quincy Jones thing. You know what's so funny? I think if Quincy's at a point where he's like at a higher order. He's like part of the higher order. That's why he's revealing this kind of stuff, man. Quincy
he's been there.
Right, I mean, you gotta think like Quincy. You got to think Quincy goes back
his way out.
He used to play horns on like a guitar for Elvis.
You done seen 12 generations of musicians die.
Like Quincy is part of the higher order, so he got permission to reveal these things. Those are things that'll get your neck cut in Hollywood. But Quincy's at a point where he don't care, man.
What, Marlon Brando was blacking?
Richard Pryor and Marvin Gaye and running around Hollywood.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
This is and men.
This is 2018, and we in that social media era.
Yeah.
So like, nothing is safe no more. Like, you feel me? What it was is back in the days, Quincy was telling people this before.
Absolutely.
But it was like,
absolutely.
It wasn't to the point where I can reach everybody tomorrow. You feel me?
No. Exactly.
Now it's like, yo, whatever I say today, 1 million people can hear it tomorrow. By tomorrow morning,
right.
1 million people been calling Quincy loose lips. They call him loose LLQJ.
Right. And you know, related to Richard,
LLQJ,
Richard even in the old roast with Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor, people don't know Richard been saying that, you know what I'm saying, they kind of go that way. He made like a joke and talked about how him and Paul Mooney went into an office and he gave him the Jewish man fellatio and all that. And everybody was like, ha ha ha. But in reality, Richard was telling y'all something.
He was dead serious.
You know what I'm saying? He was really
serious.
serious.
So good, make me want to suck your mama, your father and all that.
Yeah, that's what they say. Big so-called got the line from.
Yeah, that's where he got it from.
That's exactly. But yo, that whole thing of Hollywood, man, is another topic, man.
It's entertainment.
Really goes deep.
It's more entertainment.
So
like, I don't, to that me personally, level, I don't catch no feelings behind these celebrities when celebrities get aired out. He said Prince and Michael Jackson had a beef.
Right.
I would have paid to see that.
That's definitely.
Of course.
Remember Celebrity Deathmatch? Celebrity Deathmatch. They said Prince tried to run Michael Jackson over. He told his driver, hit that nigga.
It was Prince and Mike. It was at the time. It was Prince and Mike.
Yo, they said James Brown had a show, and everybody was there. Everybody was there. And he called up Mike to the show. And Mike started, up to the stage. Mike started moonwalking and dancing. He killed them. He said after that, he called Prince up to the stage. And Prince ripped his shirt off. It was like Quincy said Prince made a fool of himself though. It wasn't like he did his thing.
Right.
But Mike had the footage.
Wow.
So Prince told Mike, like, if you ever show people this, I'll kill you.
Wow.
And I guess he started showing it.
Wow,
Prince was like, run that nigga over.
You can believe that. You know, they all had those beefs back in the days and stuff like that, man. But
it's entertaining.
When you get to the higher level in Hollywood, man, and unbeknown, there's a lot of things that people got to fornicate too, man, when they get to the high level. Like I said, it's another, they practice that pansexual, in other words, for bisexual thing, man. If they would have asked Quincy in that interview, they asked him about him. If they'd asked Quincy, you like, man, Quincy would probably be like, yeah, I'm like, man, Quincy's at that point.
Nah, did you see the interview though? They didn't ask Quincy about nothing. Quincy just started talking like, Marlon Brando, he's a freak. He'll plug anybody. Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
The interviewer was like, hold on, wait a minute. Are you saying that he did that? He said, hell yeah, he'll do anything.
Somebody's crazy.
Somebody gave Quincy
I wish I could get Quincy up here.
They gave him the green light.
If I get Quincy up here, we're going to know about everything. We're gonna get everything on the table, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm on Quincy. Everybody running around after Oprah, claimed that said that little speech at the Golden Globes or the Oscars. She was on stage and everybody got behind her, kind of thinking that she was gonna run for president. And every celebrity's like, "Oh, go Oprah." They asked Quincy in that interview about Oprah. He was like, "Oprah don't need to be running for president." You know what I'm saying? He shut it down
That'd
real
be
quick.
crazy,
Like, she ain't
though.
got the mind state. She ain't, she's my friend, but she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Quincy one of the only people that, you know what I'm saying, shut that down. Like, nah, I don't think Oprah will be good at the office. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no military experience and et cetera, et cetera. Like, Quincy's an OG. He's an old warlock.
But you
He
can't
don't
say
care,
that, though,
man.
because you can't say that, though,
You know?
because this dude, what's his name, he got no war experience, man. And
No,
and they're doing
absolutely.
crazy stuff.
Trump, yeah.
Oh,
he's
Trump,
definitely,
yeah.
He in there doing just crazy stuff right
Right.
now, man. Crazy stuff.
No, absolutely. He made the president like a mockery. You would say anybody can be president. That's
Everybody.
why we would say, why not Oprah? Because
Right.
that's the precedent that Trump
I'd
set.
rather have
You know
my
what I'm saying?
ass put in there being a president.
But none of them is equipped.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I don't even deal with them, man. Like I don't deal. You know,
I know what
I
you're
said,
going
I don't even deal with the elections. None of them. Anybody who in office, they're gonna do whatever they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
The agenda's still gonna be the same.
Absolutely.
It's just gonna be whether or not can you bear the face.
Absolutely.
You
What's
know
in
what I mean?
place?
Can
Absolutely.
you bear him? Can you bear like? I like Trump in office.
Really?
It's comical.
Right.
And it's comical because it really, but when
It's
it start affecting us, it ain't comical
Like-
no more.
Right.
I mean, like I said, I don't
It's
think
funny.
I don't think either way is gonna be a difference in who's there. I think Trump is the one that they chose for a specific reason, and then when he's out of there, they're gonna put somebody else in there where we're just gonna be like, well, at least it ain't Trump. You feel me? I think the same agenda is gonna be happening. It's like it ain't too much gonna change. Ain't too much power in that seat to where he could really all he could do is antagonize, and he does that very well. Like
Right.
he does that very
I
well.
mean, he been showing power. Like I remember,
Right.
I remember something that Jay said. Jay was like about Obama. He was like, Obama's only in there for 8 years. What could he change for that 8 years?
Right.
But Trump only been there for a year, and look at all the stuff he's changed. It's just the fact they didn't let Obama change nothing. They let Trump do whatever he wanted to do. You understand?
But you gotta remember, we got a Republican House.
Right.
We got everything is Republican right
Yeah,
now.
they have the majority.
So
They have
he's
the
not
majority.
running into no
Of course, he a
obstacles.
puppet though.
You know, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
their agenda, the Republican agenda, is not running into no obstacles right now.
Right,
You know what I mean? They just doing whatever they feel. Everything Obama, really, his whole spot is Trump. To me, this is how I see it. I think Trump is the face for. Let's undo everything Obama ever did,
Right,
and we're gonna
right.
just blame it on Trump.
Right, and he did it in a year. He's
Yeah,
damn near doing
that's
it.
what he's
almost
doing.
done.
That's his whole game plan.
Almost
Let's
done.
just erase everything he did, and then we good.
And with Trump, I mean, I think a lot of people look with him being in the office, it's almost like mask off. Like a lot of people say they like him being in office because, you know what I'm saying, the racism is in your face.
Right.
Better than somebody being there acting
Right.
like they for you when they not. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather for it to be in our face and we know how to maneuver a little more because it's right there in front of our face instead of hiding.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like a lot
right.
of people look at life like that. Like I'd rather in front of my face racist than a closet racist.
Right,
Because I
right,
know what
right.
you're about already. If you hide
We
it, acting
already
like
knew he was racist.
You know
You
what I'm
think
saying?
Trump is a racist?
Of course.
Absolutely, I believe he's
Absolutely a
racist.
racist. His
I
parents is
absolutely.
racist. He racist.
Hold
Of
on a
course.
second.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't think he's not racist. I don't think that's his main agenda. I think his agenda is for the bread and to keep the bread running into the right hands.
Of
Like
course.
he's
The
the
rich,
representative for the people that want to see where the bread is gonna go.
Right. The rich,
you know what I
rich.
mean?
The poor, poor. You know, it's the
Facts.
same old routine. Rich, rich, poor, poor, middle class. You know, we'll let you survive.
Then we got this shooting that just popped off in Florida. Another one.
Well, you talking about with the kid that ran into school?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. That was
Another
crazy.
one. Like, I mean, Florida. I don't know, son. I don't like. Damn, son.
They never, you know the problem is
Damn.
that I mean, me and a gentleman was talking about it yesterday. I did an interview yesterday, and when these kids do these things, they never find out the reason why these kids did it. They
Right.
just be like, yo, it was a shooting. The kid shot a couple of people. Like I think he injured like 17 people and killed one or something like that.
It was scratch free.
Right. But they never say why the kid did it though. What was the reason of him doing it?
They said he had mental issues or something like that. Some type of, but you know, whenever, and I don't want to have to go there really, but it is what it is,
We need
man.
to go there a little bit.
Whenever it's a person in that complexion
course, it's a mental problem.
It's a mental issue.
Yeah, it's a, and I feel it's just way deeper than that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I noticed that. Just like with the church shooting a few years back.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always mental issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even with the Boston bombing, you know what I mean, with the young kids. It's always a mental issue. But
It is.
a kid with Skittles and fruit punch, you gonna
Now
clear,
all of a
you
sudden
gonna
he
clear
had
that
a
up.
mental- Yeah, all of a sudden he had a mental issue.
No,
know what I'm saying?
it's disgusting the narrative that they constantly paint when it comes to the complexion for the protection, and when it comes
poor
to
Mooney.
you know what I'm saying, and when it comes to the melanated people, you know, it's crazy. Like as you said, it's always related to mental illness. It's funny. I saw someone posted like an article of someone that just actually got in a shootout. It was a black dude that got into a shootout with the police. They had his picture front and center, and they had the article about the kid that killed 17 people.
Right.
It was in the front page, but it was like
Right, it was on the side.
a little on the side.
Yeah, I saw that.
So they had the black. You saw that he had the black guy's face plastered across, but the article when the guy killed
Gotta kill
17
the cop.
innocent kids.
Right.
You know, as the small article said, that's just the narrative that's constantly painted in this society, and it's unfortunate.
There was also
It really
a video that surfaced while the shooting was happening.
Oh yeah, with the
You
kids.
said-
In the classroom.
Yeah,
And-
classroom.
no, not in the classroom. Dude
saw
driving
it.
by,
Oh, nah,
driving by, and he heard the shots, and he was filming. He was like these damn gangbangers,
Wow. Yeah.
and it was.
That's crazy. That's
You know what I mean? Off the rip, he's like these gangbangers. You know what I mean? But hey,
And
man,
then another thing too, before we skip off that, is they don't want to label that like that's the biggest. It seems like the terrorism that really affecting this country is by young, Anglo-Saxon, however you want to call them, white kids. They and all of the shootings that's been happening too has been by AR-15, assault rifles.
Where
All
do
the
they get
shootings,
them
if you
from?
go back, all of them is
Where they get them
AR-15.
from?
It's like it's just real weird, man. You have to really just dig deep into what's going on because it's just crazy, man. And you know.
I just
It's
know
unfortunate.
I just know how society is, man, and it's messed up. But you know, the white is right, so that's just like
Right.
And I just be like, yo, as long as you don't come my way with it, man, I try to, because there's nothing that's gonna change. You know what I mean?
You're right.
They can say let's be positive, let's all pull together, this, that, and the third. But no disrespect. It's a white man sitting in that chair, so he's never gonna let us pull together.
Oh wait,
or do none of
you
that.
look at pictures
as
of
long as you put them
Congress
together and they're
people
inside
in
the
the
circle,
government.
so that they can hear what's going on
It's
and
obvious.
approve of it
Right.
or disapprove of it. Because I've seen an article maybe about 2 weeks ago where I see they bringing COINTELPRO back.
Oh really?
You know what I
see
mean?
that.
They're bringing COINTELPRO back.
Yeah, that program.
under a new circumstances, but with the same program in mind.
Right.
Stop all black militants, and,
Right.
and they're a threat to national security. Where meanwhile, schools are getting shot up,
Right.
and they're not the ones doing it. You
Right.
feel me? So
And while
Hey.
the NRA is in control, you have all these lobbyists. The NRA just has everybody in their pocket. And so when people complain about the gun laws being changed, no matter how many shootings happen,
Right.
the laws don't really change to affect change.
Right,
It's
right.
crazy. They
Don't
wanna
forget,
sweep it
man,
under the
call
rug
up,
and say
man,
it's mental-
347-441-4226.
mental illness. They refuse to call.
express yourself. This is
when
the
a white
time to
kid
call in.
Or a white man shoots up a school, or 50 innocent people. They refuse to call it terrorism.
Nah,
That's
they
what they refuse. They're
won't
gonna
call it
always sweep it under the rug and call it some sort of mental illness.
Yeah,
As soon as a
he's
Muslim,
crazy.
so-called Muslim,
Terrorist.
or a melanated person or something like that, does
terrorist.
something like that, it's terrorism. So it's definitely a bigger debate, man. But it's
gotta be.
disgusting. It's
It's
disgusting
gotta
out here, I
protect
tell
your
you.
family.
But
Disgusting.
more news. The other day, I ended up having a conversation with this dude on Facebook. Feel me? Dealing with this. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hot 97 sweepstake things that they're doing right now.
Yeah, but they be
Submit
in,
your music,
They
$20.
be in your inbox.
Yeah, and everybody, a million people were sending links, vote
Right.
for my music.
Right.
So this dude, he went on Facebook on another guy's post, and he's like, yo, I'm tired of this, you know what I'm saying? It's a scam. I get the
is
same
scam.
message,
It is
Right.
scam.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But somebody else was like, yo, it's just $20. People gotta stop wishing on a dream with this
Right.
$20.
Right. Like, okay.
Which I can understand at the same time, but then it's like,
What
does
law-
that make it okay for these dudes just to
What,
scam?
what were they saying?
artists?
Yo, it's just $20. Invest. Don't
Like,
be afraid to invest 20.
no,
or
don't.
what were they
He's saying, you shouldn't even did that.
Oh, because it's only $20.
Because it's only $20, right?
Got you.
You wishing
Okay.
on the star.
Right,
Which I
$20.
understand that too.
Right.
But everybody don't got a budget, and some people just believe. But regardless, there's some people like Ice JJ Fish and what's the other dude, 50 Tyson. There's dudes like that get a check every month because they bugged out.
Right.
That's sending $20 every day to Hot 97.
Yeah, Ice JJ Fish is legend. But let me just say this related to that: if it was really a contest by Hot 97, $20 would be a great investment. If they're saying the message that comes in your inbox is a scam, so my question too also was is it a scam by Hot 97 or hackers that just
No.
Is it Hot 97?
It's Hot 97.
It's Hot 97.
And that's a shame. You didn't know it was supposed to be
they got little videos that they send out with Drew Street.
And I've seen it.
DJ
Like,
Enough.
that's crazy.
Telling you that the track is fire.
But if it was legit, is my point, like related to what you were saying, when he's saying it's only 20. If it was legit and you could send your song in and just actually get people to vote on it for 20, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
It ain't like that though. Like
But
I mean,
it's just scamming getting people, and it's not legitimately your song is not getting played for people to vote on. Then that's BS.
nah,
That's
it's
a scam.
not. Yeah, it's not.
That's a
It's
scam.
not like that. I researched it and it's done and third because I was gonna let my artist do it, myself
Right.
do it. But it's just it's bull crap. Like
It's for money.
It's a waste of time.
And the
It's a
song ain't
waste of
going
money.
nowhere.
It ain't gonna go
That's a
nowhere.
scam.
DJ
That's absolutely
Drewski.
Now, let's go even a little bit further. A few weeks back, Bella had Hip Hop Mike on her show. Shout out to True Colors Radio
Okay.
on WVMR every
Yes,
Sunday. About the same situation, because at a venue, Bella went up on stage and was like, "F Hot 97 for this, for doing this."
Talking about that.
So you know,
Bella
huh?
Bella said that.
Bella said that, went on stage.
She called him out.
F Hot 97 on stage. Now you know, people is listening.
Wow.
People recording and Word got back.
Right.
You feel me? Now, this is the world we live in where it's you either one way or the other. Either you all the way out there or you all the way shook. It's like either I'm not going to touch it or I'm going to jump in the fire. So it got back. Hip Hop Mike got wind of it. Somebody reached out to him. But he was more on the side where, let's talk about it. I'm going to come to your show and let's talk about it. Now, I tuned in. You know what I mean? I was in the live chat and all that. And he was pretty much trying to like defend it. Well, you know, everybody doesn't know what's really going on there and da. So why nobody's trying to fix this? If that's the case, like what I see from it is it's a scheme because people don't realize that radio is everywhere right now. You don't gotta go to Hot 97. Hot 97 ain't break a record in 20 years. You feel me? They're not breaking nothing. Hot 97 or 105 or any FM dial. Like
No
it's
DJ is doing it no
right.
more.
It's too easy for you to just drop your own music and with the right following get 1 million people to hear it.
Right. They'll play
Then-
the record after you get the buzz
After,
on your own.
Facts.
Then they'll jump on.
So they're like, yo, we're gonna use these since everybody's an artist. You just gotta look at the dynamics of being in business. Since everybody wants to be an artist now, we can now use the artist as a consumer. Feel me?
Right.
Y'all are consumers. So now we use you to go out there and promote you think you're promoting your song when really you're promoting Hot 97.
Absolutely.
You're getting all the people to vote for your song on Hot 97.
Right.
So now Hot 97 is getting all this streaming power and the ads seem like they're getting clicks. Everything is about clicks. When you go to hot97.com to vote for your people, you went there and you added a click to hot97.com.
Right.
So now they could advertise and get a little bit more bread. Everything is about bread.
It is, right.
Everything's about bread, yo.
Vote for your
And
friend's
while they
song,
at
get
it,
the clip.
let me get $20 from you at
That
the
sounds
same
good.
time.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Let me get $20 from you at the same time, man. You feel me? So listen, man.
It's a dirty game, man.
I'm telling everybody, man, just don't do it.
It's a dirty game.
Don't
out
submit
here.
it.
Really?
Feel me?
Even
Don't
with
even
the
go that
number one
route.
station.
Run from it.
Feel me? Like, if that's the only way you feel your music is gonna pop, 9 times out of 10, your music is not good enough.
Right.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Your music, if that's what you feel, And I don't mean by my standard, I mean by your standard.
Right.
Because if you're all you willing to invest in yourself is $20,
$20,
it ain't good enough.
Right.
The music ain't good enough.
Absolutely. I mean, just keep grinding organically, man. Hot
You feel
97
me?
catch on. You know
But yeah, man, we touched up on a couple of things, a nice
They
couple of
catch on.
things, man. We got Nymrod in the building with us, man. Federal District Records. What's good, my guy, man? Let's get into you now, man. You know what I mean? Pause. You feel me? That was kind of crazy. Whoa. But yeah, man, you got a project coming up, The Candidate, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We actually put the candidate out. It came out November 5th. We got the
Oh,
campaign
facts?
coming. Yeah, it's out.
November 5th.
November 5th it came
I'm
out.
slipping,
The
I'm
candidate.
slipping.
Yeah, you gotta catch up on that.
I'm slipping.
Yeah, the candidate came out November 5th, and we got the campaign. The campaign is dropping March 9th.
All right. Oh, so that's the follow-up.
Yeah, that's the follow-up.
Copy. The seed.
what platforms are that album you're defining on?
They can go on Dat Piff, live mixtapes, and go find the candidate.
The candidate joint? Okay.
Yeah,
Let
exactly.
people know where they can find
It's
it.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all can go to Dat Piff and go to live mixtapes. It's up there. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. The videos are all on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Some of the singles is on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? If you just type in NYMROD, just Google me, everything gonna pop up.
Facts.
Yeah.
So what's the game plan with the music, man, for 2018? We fresh off in the year, month and a half in. Well, what's 2018 looking like for Nymrod and Federal District Records?
Oh, it's looking beautiful now, man. We just had Venomous drop her new single on Valentine's Day called Far Away.
Facts.
She put it out for sale. You know what I mean? It's doing wonderful already.
That's what's
You know
up.
what I mean? The numbers looking good. Those
And Venomous is nice.
Yo, she's the truth.
I'm gonna throw that out there, man.
Yeah, true.
And I don't want to say this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy that we even gotta say this, but all these female artists is not fire, man.
No, they not.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Super
saying?
trash. Super trash.
Can't
A lot
rap.
of dudes are too.
That's a fact.
We're gonna judge them just like we
That's a
judge
fact.
male artists, right? We're
That's a
gonna,
fact. But but because it's less people think like, yo, just because she's a female and she rap, we gotta champion it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. Now, you're more than just an artist. You're a CEO. You got your own company that you're running. You
Right.
have artists. How does that work for you? Like, as far as how do you balance being a CEO and dealing with other artists and handling your own business at the same time?
I mean, it helped me. It helps me as an artist, to be honest with you, because I learn a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
By talking to them and helping them, it helps me be more creative when it comes to my music. You know what I
Right.
mean? So by sitting down, talking to them, building with them, me researching things for them, it helps me to be an artist. It gives me way more and a lot of things to write about. You know what I'm saying as well. So
That's a fact.
it's a big help.
I got a two-part question. How many artists you currently have right now under your crib?
I got 7.
7. Cool. Now, my second question: do you find a conflict? Because throughout the history of rap, we experience a kind of artist getting disgruntled when the CEO is a rapper too. Where they feel like the CEO is more concentrated on their career more than just building up them as an artist. So do you have any conflict with any of the artists feeling like it's a conflict with being a CEO and an artist?
No, I haven't experienced that yet. Thank God, but I put 110% into them. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's nothing that I do that they can't do. You understand what I'm saying? So if I get information, I bring it. Like, we have meetings.
Right.
Group meetings every Sunday.
Okay.
And then we have manager meetings every Monday. So when we have the group meetings with the artists, everything that we learn, I bestow it upon them and teach it to them. It's nothing that
We
I wouldn't
bring
learn.
everything back to the table.
Right.
Right.
It's nothing that I wouldn't learn. And that's
Right.
that's the big thing. Like, we're all nights at a round table. It ain't the
Right.
fact that I'm a CEO. I tell
That's
them,
just a position.
right. And I have to be, because there's always got to be a
Everybody
leader.
got to play a position.
Right,
That's
there
a
always
fact.
got to be somebody that's just the head of the situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And for certain, I break it down to people like this. Some people understand, some people don't. But it's like in jail. You know what I'm saying? One dude got the milk, the other dude got the peanut butter, the other dude got the jelly, and the other
Right.
dude got the bread, and we come together and we eat. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So like, that's how we do. Everybody play a position in this team. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Absolutely.
And every
being
position
an
is
artist, you have to
important.
be being an artist as well. You can relate to them. You got to be transparent. You can't just be on boss mode.
Right.
That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? You like an octopus, your hands in everything, and
But being
mind state.
being
as far as being a mind state.
a lot of people don't realize, you know what I'm saying, and I know this from a few people that I watch dealing with themselves as artists and dealing with people that's around them, whether it's a team effort or it's a record label effort. the leader is not so much the person that's telling everybody, let's go this way. But what I've noticed, a leader is usually the person that can spot the best out of all of them and be able to bring that, like, it ain't even about really just being able to tell everybody, yo, let's go this way.
Right.
But it's being able to, yo, I could get something out of this person that nobody else could get out of. And you know what I'm saying? I see what this person could bring to the table that y'all don't see. It's being able to see things, you know what I'm saying, more with a bird's eye view. Not really, everything is not, because this is what everybody, if you go on Facebook, everybody's a CEO, bro.
Right, now that's a fact.
Absolutely.
Everybody's a CEO
Everybody
or
boss.
something.
Everybody
Right.
owns
Boss
the
at,
company.
Right.
yo, I've never seen so many millions of people work at True Religion jeans. Like, yo,
Crazy.
at least half of Facebook work at True Religion jeans.
Nobody got nothing
crazy.
to show.
Kill
for it.
yourself.
They got nothing to show. For it.
Kill yourself.
They just CEOs with nothing
You
to
feel
show
me?
for it.
Because if we look up, and I don't know who he is, but if we look up the CEO of True Religion jeans, I'm pretty sure he has a pale face. I'm pretty sure. And y'all all running around fraud.
Yeah.
Talking about keep it 100. That's
Keep it
your
100.
that's your little line on Facebook when you click on your page. Keep it 100.
Oh, they
Then it
got the 100
says
sign up there.
word hundreds. Then right after that it says CEO at True Religion jeans. Get him out of here.
It's foolish. It's absolute foolery.
No, that's a fact. So I appreciate people who actually putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just let me throw these letters up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You actually see a team of people out there doing what they're doing with a common goal and pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into some of this music, man.
Yeah.
Well, which one you want to spin first, man? We got 3 joints up here. I'll let you decide.
I don't even know what
We got G5, we got The Weeknd, and we got Chamber.
you can play the chamber joint.
Let's go in the Chamber. I'm not gonna front. It's crazy so that Chamber's the only joint I didn't hear.
Okay, y'all gonna like that.
That's the only one I didn't hear.
It's clean.
And it's clean too. It's
Yeah,
clean.
that's a fact. Everything is clean. It's say clean.
You know what I'm saying? Keyword, clean, people. Send those joints in, make sure they clean, y'all, for real.
So let's get to it, man. This is Nymrod, and it's no features on this one, right?
Nah, it's just me.
Just Nymrod. This joint is called Chamber in Loop Radio 87.9
Let's
FM.
go.
We live.
Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah!
Trey.
Listen, you know when I'm up in the town, here's predicate when my people's around. Just, you know when I'm up in your town, all you hear is federal when my people's. Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? I mean, listen, allow me to introduce myself. I'm NYM/ROD. Leave your lung artificial with an apex knee. When I drop out, she's all like, hey, sexy.
Oh, he's sexy.
How much it costs? I'll put a mill on it. I'm predicate now, my team will put a bill on it. I mean, federal, how you feel on it? I'm just talking real slick, give them the real on it. I'm feeling like Prince Hakeem, coming to America, I'm fulfilling my dreams. I'm Lucius Lines to this empire, rookie. Go boo boo kitty, give me my cookie. Thou shalt not raw me, all he. Face 1,000 guns from Mr. Corey, all. Never get him, the barrel gon' lift him, the bullets gon' kiss him, family gon' miss him. You know when I'm up in your town, all you hear is predicate when my people's around. You know when I'm up in your town, all you hear is federal when my people's around. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Listen, excuse my tongue and part of my lips. This Mikey J is I know niggas in the X that'll break your when you mention my name, put some respect on it. Are we done or are we finished? The nines and the ninjas that'll run up in the house and get you and your missus. Well, wait a minute. Go let's waste the man time. Let's get back to this rap. Come on. You can call me Max Apprentice. So focus, that I finish the sentence. I move words like intuition. Take care of these like college tuition. So you eliminate. She's double Becky with the good hair. She's right on my surfboard. I guess she good there. I'm a predicate felon. We all hood here. I signed a predicate. I'm good. Yes. You know when I'm up in your town, all you hear is predicate when my people
your town. All you hear is federal when my people's around. I get a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
You gotta do the WAP to that.
Oh man.
Oh man.
87.9 FM, man. We are in the building in Loop Radio. We got Nymrod in the building, Federal District Records.
Yo.
Yo, that's what New York sound like.
Man,
That's what New York sound like.
Supposed to sound like.
Family.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, baby.
That's
a heater.
That's a fact.
You
Now listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck, man. Right? That's how we do. Like that's what Facebook say, right? 100s all the way around. Right?
They jacking
Now
it.
check it.
They jacking it. Copy.
Check it.
Yeah, that's
I listen.
hard, man.
I don't know if y'all probably see me on my phone and all that. Everybody looking, you know what I mean, at the song. I listen to the lyrics. I'm a lyric listener.
Right.
You know what I mean, I vibe to beats and all that and hook.
Yeah.
I vibe to all of that. I listen to the bars, man.
Yes, sir.
So there was a shot in there, man. There was a shot in there.
Spider shot.
Did you catch it?
I ain't catch it.
You ain't catch it. See? You see?
I was just
You
vibing.
see? This is
I was
what I
just
do.
vibing, man.
This is what I'm here for, man.
riding, man.
I'm here for
I
this.
was just riding.
I'm here. This is what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
Put me
I was
on.
sharing the video
Put me on, son.
through the all of the groups that I'm in. Keep at it. I'm in like 1,000 groups on Facebook.
Got video for
man.
that joint?
Yeah, the video.
I'm in
Okay,
1,000
yeah,
groups.
Go check that joint out,
People
yo.
will be adding me. It's all type
Yeah.
of freaks groups, BBW
I get
groups.
all that
I'm in
stuff.
all that. I use all of that to promote. I share
sir.
all of that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm scrolling
sir.
up as I'm listening to the bars. So, Mikey J,
Oh man.
I heard it.
Oh man.
I heard the shot.
Oh man.
You feel me? I don't know the guy personally or nothing like that.
Right.
But I heard of the dude a little bit. You know what I mean? What's the thing going on there? What's up?
I mean, he's just a
If we could talk about it, you know what
I mean,
mean?
listen. I'm just listen. If anybody know who Nymrod is, you know I'm a real dude. I don't play that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But you know what I mean. A clown is a clown. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, like you know, in this song, that song I did before. You know what I mean? And like I said, I thought the situation was done, but just to come to find out, like he just still talking. Like
Right.
I mean, I'm not for that, man. Like I done violated this dude to the extent. Because like you're not going.
He got a herpes on his lip or something like
Something
that.
like that. But
Wow.
he twisted. But you're not going like
Yo, I'm stupid. My fault,
Wow.
y'all. I'll be fucking.
like when he came at me before, he came at me like last year, the year before that. You know, my thing is like, I'm a man. Like we don't got to do Facebook, bro. Like let's meet up and move furniture. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Factual.
But he
Well,
like
man,
he,
talk.
right. Like you want to do the Facebook thing, get on Facebook and talk. And I'm like, really, bro? So like. You know, I got tired of it, and I'm a game. Like, if people don't know who I am, just Google me, man. I'm really about that life.
Talk
But I
about
just
it.
don't do it no more because there's no money in it. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
absolutely.
And
Growth.
I'm a businessman.
Growth, bro.
So now, you know, this dude is pulling me out of my bag, and you running. I'm popping up at your shows. You telling security don't let me in if he come. Call the police. Like all kind of weird stuff.
Wow.
So you doing that? So
You
now,
attaching that to T.S. Michael J?
Right.
Wow.
So
Michael!
So now my next thing is like, you know, when his mom's died, you know what I mean? I went, I pissed on her grave, I poured alcohol on it, did the video thing, and I sent it to
Wow.
him. And you still don't want to fight. After I did that, he get on Facebook and talk. So you know what I mean? Like, my thing is I already violated you. There's nothing you can do with me. All you can do is talk on Facebook. And that really means nothing to me anymore.
Yeah, the
That's
social
a
media.
fact.
I'm a
the
fighter.
social media thing is
Oh,
so whack.
let me keep it a buck with all y'all, man. New York City. I mean, these young dudes, they different. They
He
weird.
old, yo. He like
I know he an
50
old
something
guy.
years old.
I know that for a
And he's
fact.
from the X, right?
Yeah.
he
You
like
know Mikey
55
J.
years
You
old.
heard of Mikey J.
Yeah, he be driving the other people's cars.
Yeah,
He
I
rock-
see him in a little band. I don't know if it was his, but yeah, I know Mikey J.
He,
I wasn't sure. I know who it is.
He was Armageddon son.
Yeah, I got
He's
you.
running
Yeah,
around
I see
with,
him.
you know what I mean?
He a whack
But
rapper.
he
like,
ain't never get the deal.
I never thought his music was good at all.
But-
That's
Sucks.
Not personally.
I never heard no
Music was
music.
whack to me.
I never
That's
heard
a
no
fact. Yeah, I
music.
heard
Super
it.
trash.
Yeah, super whack. Yeah,
Super
I ain't
trash.
gonna lie, I agree. I agree
When
100%.
I'm gonna keep it a fuck. I'll give you the buck. Like the dude came, he been up in this station before. Not on in the loop, but he been on another dude's show.
Yeah.
On the station who's no longer here. I got him up out of here in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody I wasn't messing with. You know what I mean? Well, I came in here messing with, and then he was a fraud, and I took the station and sent him on his way.
Right,
Got him
right.
up out of here. He's in his bedroom right now doing
He's so stupid.
That's a fact. That's a super fact. He's in his
bedroom
bedroom doing radio shows and interviews in his bedroom. That's a super fact. He has a paper band in the background. Like, you feel me? But yeah, he was up here with that dude. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Things like that, like, I judge people by who you associate with.
Right.
You feel me? Because when you move a certain way, like, I'll never be able. Like, I'm not gonna be able to judge an artist by who you do interviews with.
Right.
But it's further from that, because you're supposed to be able to read a person.
It's a fact.
As a grown man,
Absolute fact.
you walk these streets. You're supposed to be able to see certain things. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stay away from that. I seen Mikey J was doing fake. They was trying to come out with a web series. Like, the dude that was up here, he's a man with a million schemes. Like, he got a new scheme every week.
Right.
Every week, yo, we're gonna do a web series, we're gonna do a movie, he had Mikey J running around with him, like, yeah, we're gonna shoot this. I was looking like, yo, is anybody that'll follow him gotta be retarded. You feel me? If you follow this guy,
super stupid, huh?
you're retarded. But
fun.
I don't really, like I said, I didn't know the guy, but I just off of that, like, I'll just be like, I'll be jumping off, like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Back then, I was just throwing shots at all of them, like, hey, Mikey J, all of y'all, like, and it's crazy, like I said, Chamber was the only song that you said that I didn't hear. I didn't hear yet. And I'm listening, like, I pay attention, bro. I pay attention. So when I heard that,
I did everything to try to make him come out and just fight. You know what I mean? It's nothing like, people fight every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I get locked up for beating you up. You know what I mean? And it's that and the third.
And hopefully you won't press charges.
Right,
man.
like that's what I'm saying. Like, just fight and stop talking. Like, if I got this much animosity against somebody, that I'm gonna go on Facebook every day and talk about them. Like, we gotta fight.
Yeah, let's get it off.
Right, like, just handle it.
Can you talk about what the drama stemmed from? Like, cause everything had to start.
Yo, you know how it started? Can y'all hear me? I don't know if my mic here. Check. Yo, so what it started from, like, I was supposed to go on a tour with him, with this dude, Michael Mitchell. And then, I was the head star of the tour. So my flyer came in, and Mikey seen a flyer, and he was like, yo, why this dude Nymrod pitch bigger than mine? He's a clown.
Wow, pettiness. Oh,
right.
Gotcha.
He was like, he's a clown, and this, that, and the third, and so is Federal District, yada, yada, yada. So Michael Mitchell came back to me. He was like, yo, look what this dude sent me. He sent it to me in text message. He was like, what's the issue with you and this guy?
That sounds like it's a hater move.
Right. So me, I'm not going to get on Facebook. I was like, I don't know what the problem is, because I used to see Mikey J all the time, and it was never a problem. Like, I was in your spot, and I was about to tear one of his boys up. And he was like, nah, don't do that here. Come on, then, please. Like, so, I know you're not about that life, bro.
Right.
So I called him. I'm like, yo, my G, what's up with this? Who this on my phone? I'm like, yo, this is Nymrod. Get off my phone. Hang up the phone on me, and then immediately jump on Facebook and started talking about me.
Oh wow, copy. Oh, it's
and then he did it for a whole year. So I'm like I said, like when his mom's died, I violated his mom's on Facebook. I went to her grave. I pissed all over her grave. I threw alcohol all over her grave, and then I sent him the footage, and he still ain't do. He went on Facebook the next day.
And it sounded like something that he definitely caused by being a sucker. He just started
a sucker. You just
started being a sucker.
Like,
That's a
you want to defend your mother, man?
I violated his mother on Facebook.
You won't defend your mother.
Like,
if you don't defend your mother, I don't even want to talk to you, bro.
Yo, niggas. People were saying he's a clown anyway.
That's
like they didn't want him at the funeral. He didn't care about his mom's anyway. So he's a sucker.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look, I'm more going back to the beginning. So you mad because another man's fly was bigger than yours?
That's my picture was bigger.
You mad because another man because you was bigger than yours? You was a sucker and a hater and a clown, man.
You want to know the truth behind that? Because
you know what I'm saying?
I started out trying to work with Mikey J because before he was a scam artist. He was on 106 Park and yada yada yada. Right. So I thought he was like that dude. Because
I'm moving around a little bit at one time.
Right. And I'm just coming into the business for real.
Moving around a little bit.
So
in front on him.
What happened was I surpassed him all around. Music, being an artist, doing feats, everything. I
haters can't stand that.
And he couldn't understand why.
It was nothing that he could do for you.
Nothing.
Right.
But sell me a dream. You sell me a dream. I get you signed to Sony this, and I can do this. I'm like, well, bro, do it. Well, you gotta give me $5,000. I'm like, what I gotta give you $5,000 for? I'm giving you $5,000 to sign to a label. I'm like, you sound stupid. Why would I pay to sign to somebody?
They trying to get some bread out you.
Come on, man.
I mean, I'm like, we start with, you know, when a friendship is kind of alright, you know what I'm saying? Start when a relationship is kind of okay, then it goes sour when somebody do a sucker move, and you stated who did the sucker move.
And you that man over there at Def Jam, so why am I paying $5,000 to be over there and you supposed to be that dude?
Right. Nobody knows you, my guy.
Yeah, it wasn't what it was cracked up.
Listen, stop.
Yeah, got you though.
Stop
That's real sucker move.
Why would I pay $5,000 and you that dude over there and you want to sign me? He's like, yo, your music is amazing. Let's do a feature, yada yada yada, and this, that, and third.
Let's do it.
I mean, but I'm gonna pay you $5,000 to go sign to Def Jam.
Right.
Def Jam digital, a digital situation.
Right, you got to pay him to sign. Like, what man? I got to
Weirdos.
pay you $5,000 to sign. Come on,
it probably was like $900 and he kept the rest. If it was gonna go that way,
Lord,
that's crazy.
He's either scam or more scam artist. So,
In the Loop Radio, man.
You're ready, man.
In the building, man. We talking facts, man.
Yo, Mikey J, man, you gonna defend yourself, man? 347-441-4226, man. Call up, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't call.
Call up.
Listen, don't call. Just
don't
me.
Don't be a sucker.
You got my. And
Call, you know what the address? Oh, I said he been here.
Yo, check
you
it.
can pull up.
Yo, real grown man stuff. I called a dude the other day because again, I thought it was squash. And people told me, yo, he said such and such. I called him. I'm like, yo, bro, what's poppin'? It's Nymrod, man. Let's talk like men. He's like, click, and hung up the phone, and then blocked me from calling him.
Wow.
So I mean, don't call up here to talk junk, bro, because I called you one-on-one, man. We could have dealt with it. Don't call.
We won't hear from him.
Yeah, don't call to talk junk, bro. If you don't want to fight. If you don't want to fight at this point, given time talking, don't matter to me. So
he ain't paying attention. I doubt nobody knows that guy to call him like, yo, Mikey J, they talking about you, ain't he? Nobody knows.
I hope y'all do, please do, but don't call me to talk to me, bro. We don't have nothing to talk about. It's fighting mode now.
Facts.
I mean, he had that chance to call me. He had that chance.
Yeah, we past talking, bro.
So you already know, man. It's in the Loop Radio 7.9 FM, man. We do this every Friday night. We got a couple of submissions that we're gonna rate real quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump into this first joint. This is Barbie LaVie. This joint is called Ladies Night. Yeah, we're gonna start off with a female.
Okay. Barbie LaVie, shout out to you.
Barbie LaVie, let's see what it do.
Yeah.
Ladies Night.
In the Loop Radio. You already know.
I'm trying to get right. Real thought up, real fancy. I'ma look like a pinup tonight. Start the night out right. Pre-gaming with my ladies, if I might. Let me puff on the hookah, let me sip some wine like I'm out of date. Put my dress so tight. Tonight I'ma drink my sorrows. Tonight I'ma smoke away all my stress. Yeah, me and my girls about to act the hotness. Pop 15 bottles and excuse the hotness. Straight looking cute. While them looking at me, they can get the boo. Don't you them mujeres can't get a clue. Now it's up to these girls, it's a photo shoot. It's time to wind my body. It's time to work up a sweat. Go on, DJ, slow the tempo. Cause this party ain't over yet. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Get them hands up high. Keep them hands up high. Ladies night. Popping bottles right. Fitted just as tight. Ladies night. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Say yeah, man, it's just past 2. And I think I'm seeing double. Think I lost the shoe. Ended up on the ground, stumbled on my ex for the while I was sipping with him I was next to. Hit up my girls like, what? It's a dub in this club, about to get some grub. Yeah, we out to the heights. Finish up the champagne. Go grab some bites. Excitement express or some patacón. I could go for medio pollo en el malecón. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in the zone. Feeling like someone off your Patron. Out to the athletes and that is young. Have my entourages already done. Ain't no stressing out the niggas, they no feeling glow. Or you having boy problems? Bath you, son. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Get them hands up high. Keep them hands up high. Ladies night. Popping bottles right. Fitting just as tight. Ladies night. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Next stop, Sin City. We about to see all them biddies. Divvy up these dollar billies. Throw it in the air like Diddy. Mama, so pretty. These strippers so ditty. These fellas are frisky. It's the life in New York City. Hell of a night, we gotta do it again. And we ain't gonna stop till it's 6 a.m. Yes, I'm a Barbie, I don't need no Ken. It depends on women, who needs a man? Now I'm willing out cause I love these guys. But back up, Bobby, it's a female's night. It's a female's night. Back up, Bobby, it's a female's night. Yes, we're feeling right. Yes, we're feeling right. Ladies night. Get them hands up high. Keep them hands up high. Ladies night. Popping bottles right. Fitting just as tight. Ladies night. Yes,
listening to the radio 7.9 FM, man. I was rocking the V.
That was hard.
Ladies Night.
That was hard.
That was a crossover hit record.
Somebody said that sound like a hot pop track right there.
Yeah, that was a crossover hit record on the low synth thing, man. That man, how you feel about that, bro?
I thought it was alright. I mean, you know, like I said, you know, this is especially to hear something a little more. I like when even coming from the ladies' perspective, it was kind of like a poppy. It was kind of poppy, and I'm looking for something more hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But the flow was, you know, what's so funny too. Not to sound funny, you know what the flow sound like? She sounded like Cardi B a little bit, like when she might have started rapping, like she wasn't a flow.
I heard the accent.
It sounded like a little Cardi B-ish, but like kind of when Cardi B kind of first started.
But
like,
she seemed to not.
The flow wasn't like, it ain't sound like 100% confident to me. But let me, you know what I'm saying? But overall, it was an okay joint, like a little crossover. They said a little crossover-ish and cute little hook. I'm gonna give it a It's all about judging 1 to 10. I'm gonna give it I give it a nice 7.
Seven?
I had to, say what I felt about it, but I'll give it a 7.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I'm gonna give it a little bit more props than that, man.
Yeah.
But just off of, I could see it not necessarily being in my playlist because I'm not a lady, but I could definitely see on a broader spectrum. And she seemed a little, to me, that she seems a little bit more polished than a Cardi B. Like, a little bit more contained already with some type of direction. She don't seem like she just all over the place, just, let me pop my joint in your face. You know what I mean? She didn't give me that. She seemed a little bit more polished and a little bit more of a head on her shoulders. And that's just based on the record. I don't know who that person is at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna definitely get at a strong 8.5, man. You feel me? Nymrod, what you got on that? How you feel about that one?
Oh, I give her like a 9 on that one. I like I like the delivery. I like the hook. I felt like I was in LA with the top down and just playing the joint. You know what I mean? You know, and you don't have to, I understand what you say, like, you're not a female for, but, like, you don't have to be a female for, for a joint like that. You know
right.
what I mean?
No, that's what
I said, right.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
It got a feel.
I got a feel. So you don't got to be a female to feel
that.
But I felt the flow was a little premature. It wasn't like
I think that's the way she wanted it to sound. Because of the trap.
You know what else I get from there? Like, more than, when I rate these records too, more than just the artist and what the artist could present, I look at it from a standpoint too of I could see that record being sold to a mainstream artist.
Yeah.
I could see a Pink coming out with Ladies Night or old ass Madonna wanting to recapture her youth. Like, you know what?
Do a remix.
Right, like, let me get on that Ladies Night joint. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see that being a song because we know that these people don't write their music.
A lot of them know.
You know what I mean? For the most part, like they get these big checks. Once they check, it's crazy, and they touring more days in the year than they are. Like they 9 times out of 10 they're not writing the records. They don't got the time to write the records.
Might take a few submissions after
feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 they don't got. Look, Michael Jackson ain't write a record since Thriller.
When you're a writer, that's not even a.
I don't even love it. Like,
that's what you think.
I don't love it if you don't write it. I don't want to hear your music.
Yo, I've heard.
Listen, a source of being an artist and writer.
I can feel you. I can feel you. But look, I done heard some records written by other people that.
Yeah, I know.
Was off the chain.
Nah, Kerry Hilson did a lot of writing. Nino did a lot of writing, but when I don't know, like
Marcus Houston. Up in the club.
Yeah, but
that was a hit.
But my thing is
R. Kelly.
My thing is that
most hits you hear written by somebody else.
Yeah,
R&B,
that's what I'm talking about.
R&B hits are written by somebody else.
Yeah, but my thing is, if you're not writing your music, like, I mean, I don't respect it. Like my artists, and I'm gonna use
for R&B too.
Yeah, yes, especially for R&B and for rap, especially for rap.
So there's no reason. No, definitely not for rap.
Yeah, definitely a little different.
Definitely for rap.
You definitely
you gotta write every bar.
Every bar.
But listen, at the same time, I can appreciate your man in the studio with you. Like, yo, you should say this instead of that.
Nah, that's different.
I can appreciate that. Right.
Yeah, that's
like giving him influence and helping you put things together. You know what I mean? Making sure everything is tight within the circle.
Right. Nah,
so
that's
different
to me before.
Right, that's different.
Yeah, but no, like I'm gonna use my artist Jules for example. Like she's R&B,
right,
and she writes all of her music.
Facts.
Right. You understand me? And I would never allow nobody to write for her.
You wouldn't let nobody write up?
No.
Even no.
How about
this?
Prince wrote the majority of all his music. He might have had some help, but he wrote the majority of all his music.
How about this? No, but
most of it.
Let's keep it 100. Prince got a team of writers.
Right.
They get it's not just Prince.
But see, they help
from the
us.
beginning.
They're kind of helpers.
Right.
Like you said about Son.
But not even just helpers. Some of them write the whole song.
Well, I don't respect
And Prince,
I would say
Prince would be like, yo,
that might have happened.
Prince changed the ad-libs. And Prince makes the feel.
Right.
Like, nobody else will be able to sing this but me.
Right.
Somebody said,
you wrote it with me in mind.
R. Kelly writes everything.
I think he does.
Who, R. Kelly?
Writes about everything.
Yeah, I think he writes
I know all his albums. I mean, he got the dude got more than 10 albums.
Listen,
at least about 9 of them. You can see on the credits.
R. Kelly wrote Butterflies.
One person. I believe I can
R. Kelly wrote Butterflies.
I believe I can fly.
Felicia?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, but for
absolutely no. Kels is a writer. Kels, Neo, and stuff like that.
Like,
He's a writer.
Michael Jackson, like I said, Michael Jackson didn't write a song since Thriller.
No, absolutely.
Since that album.
And Quincy Jones
and he got hits.
And stealing a couple of riffs and stuff.
So what?
Those are not
I don't
hits,
care.
Though.
But
I don't care. Would the world appreciate it the same?
Listen, let me tell you something. I've written songs for a couple of artists.
Right.
And as artists, I don't respect them. You understand me? And I've written songs for legends, for like 2 legends. And I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
I come from that too.
Right. So if I have to write for you and this, that, and the third, listen to me. No matter what you're doing, there should always be time that you take out the right. And I'm super busy, but there's always time that you should be taking out the right. It's not the fact that they're busy. It's the fact that
that's a fact.
That's the fact that they don't know what to come up with no more. They have nothing left. So if you have nothing left, you shouldn't be doing music.
Nah, sometimes, but
right.
As an R&B artist, more valuable than your pen is your voice.
Right.
Your voice is way more valuable than your pen. Because if you got a voice that can hit notes, like Mariah Carey.
Yeah, she has a lot of people.
Like, forever.
Like most R&B singers has writers. Most of the singers,
90%
not singers.
Selena,
90%,
like,
absolutely.
I brought this up the other day. Do you know that what's some dude's name from Staten Island, man? The brothers, I smell from House Party.
Oh, singers?
Oh, you're talking about I know Force D's.
Foursome.
Foursome D's.
Full Force.
Full Force.
Yeah. Do you know them dudes is behind damn near every R&B hit that we heard in the past 25 years?
Pop.
No. Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah.
That's
from
now you're right about that.
The New Kids on the Block.
Britney Spears.
So all the boy bands, NSYNC,
right.
New Kids, all the boy bands, all they hits, they wrote them.
Me one
Selena,
more time and all that.
Selena,
one more time and
Selena.
all that.
Oh, they work with Selena.
They wrote Selena.
They wrote her whole album.
Celine Dion.
No, Selena, the dead lady.
Oh, Selena, get out
You
of here.
said the dead lady.
Okay, I was okay. Selena, the Mexican singer.
Yeah,
Dead lady.
they worked with her before she the album right before that happened.
Really?
They was in a hotel mansion with her and her family, writing her last joint. Like,
no, their writing credits are serious. I'm definitely aware of that.
Rihanna. Let's bring it all the way down. I just had to run that down real quick. We talking New Kids on the Block. We talking Roxanne Shante, all that back in the days, and then we fast forward to Rihanna.
Yeah, your man Bow-Legged Lou, and what's the other dude's name?
The brothers.
Yeah, Bow-Legged Lou, and I forgot my other man.
There's three of them.
Yeah. You know what I'm
It's three of them, but they behind damn near everybody calls them when they want to hit for an artist. It's like, yo, and I couldn't hate on an R&B artist being like, yo, these niggas are, even if you're a writer, you can write 90% every track on your album, but if Full Force holla at you like, yo, I got something that I wrote with your voice on it. How would you feel about that?
I don't know. I wouldn't take it, bro.
You wouldn't let them take it? I'm not saying for you, because you're a rap. I'm saying you're artist. That's an R&B artist.
I wouldn't let it take it.
If they reached out, if Full Force reached out to you, like Nymrod, I got a record for you. Yo.
You want to know why? Okay, let's
got faith in the artist, and the artist is the main writer herself.
Listen, check it.
I can understand.
Let's do the business part of it. They get 75% of it. Okay, that's
of that song.
Of that song. Let's do the business.
The plateau she might be on after that.
Listen, let's do. If my artist can't make it off the stuff she writes, she does not deserve to be an artist.
Right.
That's number one. If she can't listen, if my artist can't make a hit record without a song from somebody else, she doesn't deserve to be an artist.
But that's not the case. That's not really so much the case that she can't do it by herself.
Right.
It's that. Like, it's like a feature almost. Instead of getting a feature, I got somebody that's established that's like, I want to work with you.
Right. When she's supposed to already be like my art.
Like, it's not that she can't write a hit.
Right.
It's just that she doesn't have the audience that a Full Force could. Just because Full Force is be able to put you in the doorroom.
But 85% of those people wouldn't know that Full Force wrote that shit.
I was about to lose.
No.
You don't know that.
You don't know that. So you don't get the Full Force audience.
No. You know where you do. No. Not the audience, but you get talked about in them offices.
Well, right on the executive
in
side.
In them offices, right? They start being like, yo, hold on, wait, why?
Yeah, but
they want to work with her?
They already should be talking about you. That's what I'm saying.
I guess
they should already.
I guess,
and that's my point. If she can't make them already talk about her before the Full Force situation, she doesn't deserve to be an artist.
I mean, the point you're alluding to is simple. I totally get you saying I believe in my artist, and I want her to be able to expose her craft, and you know what I'm saying, and let them hear how good she is with the writing and make a hit on her own without getting somebody else's record.
Right.
I mean, it's totally understandable. That's your perspective. It's from the CEO standpoint.
Right. And just on a business level, besides my personal thoughts, on a business level, she signed to my company. Right. And I'm just using her for an example. She signed to my company. Right. We get 30% of anything, whatever gets put down. So now they taking 75% because that's the standard.
But just the song.
Definitely.
That's just for the song. They taking 75% off of what she makes for the song.
Right.
And if she performs, they get a percentage.
No.
Some do. Some do. If you're performing,
you're not supposed to. Because that's like a cover.
That's
like but because that's like a legally.
It's a 360.
Legally, they're not supposed to. Now, if you sign a contract as far as a production deal, yeah. But legally, just as a songwriter can't tax you for performing. Because I could go perform anybody's song.
Time out.
You can't tax me.
No, time out. No, you can't. I just want to tell you that.
What you mean?
If you go perform somebody else's song, and you don't
that
they wrote, and you don't have permission from them, or something binding that you're allowed to do that, they can tax you.
Not legally.
Legally, they can tax you.
No. I'm gonna keep it. Listen.
I think if they have half of the publishing of that song and then you perform it, I think they can get a percentage of your performance. If they have,
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. A lot of people don't know this. I'm gonna keep it. Anybody across the world can tour anywhere, go anywhere, and perform any song anywhere that's public domain. You can perform any song public domain. What you cannot do is you cannot record it.
Oh yeah,
and
put it back out
resell
for sale. Right.
Anybody in the world, I could go and perform Jay-Z, all the Jay-Z albums right now. And if people, as long as I don't say that I'm Jay-Z,
fill a stadium up.
Right. As long as I don't say I'm Jay-Z, as long as I say I'm Mel Samba performing Reasonable Doubt, Jay can't do nothing to me. As long as I'm not reselling recordings.
As long as you're not getting paid for that show.
I can't record. No. Trust me.
If you're not
look
getting,
it up.
No.
If you're not paid.
No,
you get paid for the show.
If he want to, he can sue. Why? Because you're getting paid off of his music that you're performing.
Yeah, I believe that just sounds
right. I believe now
you can't.
If you're going out there, and I know it because I know it because I study. Now, if you go,
I went to school.
Yeah, if you go out there just to perform it,
I'm gonna tell y'all who proved it. I'm gonna tell y'all who proved it. The guy who proved it was Weird Al Yankovic, who won a case. He won a court case against. It was before the Michael Jackson joint.
But see, I know what you alluded to.
And this is how it go. If anybody that knows the law already knows, all it takes is for a case to be previously established, and then that's how laws are. I'm lit. I can't even get the words out.
But that's how Yankovic did, it wasn't the identical song. He just mimicked the song, but it wasn't the words.
What he did was, but
instead of "I'm bad, I'm fat,"
if you know,
there's a difference. He didn't go around and make a video for "I'm bad" and repeat it word for word. He switched it. That's why he won.
No. I'm gonna tell you what he won
for that beat though.
I'm gonna tell you what he won.
Absolutely.
This is what I'm telling you. What he won on performances.
Right.
When it comes down to him making the albums and putting the albums out and the recordings out for resale, that's what everybody started hitting him up for.
Yeah,
and he owned 0% of everything that went out there to the public. But as far as performing, they said they couldn't, because at the end of the day, it's your voice.
Again, it wasn't the identical song. That's why he was able to get it. It wasn't the identical song.
But
it was a mimic of it. He ain't going to perform "I'm bad." He said "I'm fat" and talked about how.
But this is what you do. If I take your song, right? I take your song. I buy the beat from somebody else. The same beat you got. I buy it from the same dude.
Right.
Right.
You can't do that neither.
Well, what? It depends on your contract with the producer.
If the song,
it depends on the contract. If it's a lease,
if it's a lease and that song did numbers, then it shouldn't be a lease. That "I'm Bad" joint was like.
No, I mean,
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the Michael Jackson "I'm Bad."
He took the beat for "I'm Bad."
But what I'm saying is,
was the exact lyrics. It's really that simple.
Right.
He just didn't take the exact lyrics.
But this is what I'm telling you.
Perform it and get paid and not get sued.
No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Even if I take, let's say I take Nymrod's verse, right, and I use the same cadence as Nymrod's verse, but I change words here and there. If Nymrod can prove that I used his cadence, I owe Nymrod publishing. That's in the law. If he could prove that, there's people making money off of people every day.
Right.
There's artists who ain't make a song in 30 years, still making money just off the fact that your song sounds a little bit like mine.
Right.
That's all it take. That's all it take as far as the songwriting goes. Performing, nobody can, besides these 360 deals that's going around nowadays, performances, nobody can tax you because that's your voice, that's your movement, that's your action. I challenge you. I don't want to take up the whole show.
We not, but again, let me.
I challenge you to look it up.
You're right.
I went to school.
If you don't speak the lyrics word for word.
We did business of
That's exactly
music.
right. If they don't speak the lyrics
No,
word for word, you just
I
proved it with that. Now Yankovic theory, you just proved it with that.
Bro.
He couldn't sell the albums and get paid, but he was able to perform it because it wasn't the lyrics.
You can't tax me.
Right.
That's just that simple. So but it really ain't.
The difference is, I'm bad and all of that. It's the same cadence.
Right, but the words wasn't the same. That's why he was able to perform it.
Bro,
that's what happened in the court case, right?
Do we not see people cover people's records every day?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna ask you that.
Permission, though.
No, they don't.
Listen,
you don't.
Wait a minute, time out.
This is why people don't.
As long as they're not putting it out for sale, they can do covers. And as long as they go perform the song and they're not getting paid, then they can go perform it. But if you start getting paid for performing
and
somebody else's
word
song,
for word,
using it word for word, you gotta pay.
Check this out. I'm gonna give anybody a test. This is Interloop Radio 87.9. I'm gonna give anybody a test, right? The easiest way to check for copyright infringement in today's time is YouTube.
Nah, that's a fact.
YouTube flags everybody for everything.
Yeah, they'll knock you right
down. So this is what I'm gonna do. Anybody that could go on YouTube and do a cover of any song on the planet, if you go live on YouTube right now and do a cover and post it on YouTube,
they'll knock it down.
Tell me if it get flagged. If they're not gonna flag it, they're not. Anybody
they've been doing that though.
No, they flag you for the music, for the actual music in the background. I just want you to go up there and do a cover of any song on the planet. Any song. I really hope that you pick the most popular song. Some song that you know.
SoundCloud,
if I post it,
SoundCloud,
they're gonna snatch my shit down.
SoundCloud, dude.
What?
They
For
did
covers?
Yeah, they did it to my artist Badass.
No. Well, was the instrumental in the background?
No, it was the song.
Acapella?
No, it wasn't acapella.
No, that's what I want. I want acapella.
Oh,
I want you to do a cover because this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Anybody could cover any song.
No, they can, but they can't get paid for it.
No, they can.
They can't cover
They
it.
can. Because YouTube pays you. That's why they flag you.
YouTube don't pay you unless you Vivo.
Right. No. Unless you partner. You don't gotta be
But it's
Vivo.
Vivo.
You don't got. I'm not Vivo.
Right.
I got a partnership.
Right.
But I'm not Vivo. And they calculate, you know what I'm saying,
How many
by
views
how
you
many
get.
views.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you gotta be almost in a million to get paid.
Right. But every view counts. That's why they'll flag you real quick. Like, nah, nigga.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying. I want anybody to cover any song. Any song. I'm Every Woman is now that's one of those songs right there that a lot of people.
Also, it'd be different if any Tom, John, or Jenny just post something on YouTube. It's different than somebody doing it.
It don't matter who it is.
Large scale.
No, it don't matter who it is.
YouTube might not flag that.
YouTube cares about the small people. Trust me. Trust me. They care. They flag the small people.
We could probably look this up. A perfect example is when Snoop Dogg used Lottie Dottie, right? He redid Lottie Dottie and used it word for word. You think Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick can get paid for that?
Oh yeah.
Those sales off that album?
He had to ask permission for that.
We can look and see if when he performed that live at a concert somewhere and performed that song, like was there some sort of residuals?
You
That's
talking
a
about
example.
Right.
He did that song word for word. He just redid the song. He got paid. They got paid for that.
For the recording, not the live performances. But yeah, we're gonna keep it going, man. We got Nymrod in the building, man. We're having a good night, man.
Yeah, Nymrod, they gotta get out of here too, man. We having a nice discussion, man.
Let's get into the G5 real quick, man, before we get him up out of here. Let's get this G5 rocking. You feel me?
When we get deep, we get deep, baby. It's
87.9 FM, man. You already know how we give it up here.
This joint coming next year. Well, this year, you know what I'm saying, for sales. So y'all get ready for it. Big video, big all that. You know what I mean? We're gonna be in the G5 for real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta meet
Brooklyn, let's get it.
Anywhere you wanna go,
Jermaine Pringle, salute, man. I see you.
Mr. Plingo, holding them clouds, I'm still chasing rainbows. You can have everything paid for. All you gotta do is just say so. It feels like I'm walking on air. Or I'm a god when you near. You a goddess in here, the hottest in here, the master of my life, baby girl. Tell me your fears, or tell me you a legend when we near. The way that you walk is like a pageant in here. My hot club, your legs in the air. I'm the captain of this flight, love I major in here. Give me the place that you're trying to reach, and I give you the scripture that I'm trying to preach. I know the way that I talk got you kind of weak. You can be my stewardess if you ain't new to this.
anywhere you wanna go, the sun goes I'm not too far, we go
So I bring the fresh air, so fresh of the shit, and I can do what I feel, love, I just don't care. Take trips to Con Air, pop my gear, put you right by my side, mind licking my ear. They said the sky is the limit. Plus I can upkeep your image. We can run this town like a scrimmage, only if your heart's in it. From the start to the finish. Buy you a crib out in Brooklyn. Just cause I like how you looking. I'm hard as a rock, can you smell what I'm cooking? Your world is my world, can you see how we looking? Tell me the place that you're trying to reach, and I give you the scripture that I'm trying to preach. I know the way that I talk got you kind of weak. You can be my stewardess if you ain't new to this.
anywhere you wanna go, the sun goes I'm not too far, we go high.
No, right. purpose that you're trying to reach. And I give you the scripture that I'm trying to preach. I know the way that I tell got you kind of weak. You can be my stewardess if you ain't doing this. Trips to Milan, flights out Guam, vacations to Dubai. Just cause I like how you work, man. Tell me what you need, and I'll tell you what I need. We can take this world under siege. You can be my stewardess if you ain't new to this.
Anywhere you wanna go, I'll sail, we're not too far, we can fly. You know what I mean, you know, yeah. Like Joe's on the ball, we're not too far, we can fly.
Yeah, man.
Let's get to it, man. 87.9 FM. This is In the Loop Radio, man. That was new Nymrod drink called G50.
Another heat rock to Nymrod,
man.
We like the vibe.
That was definitely a summer vibe joint right there, man.
That's
absolutely.
That's for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? I'm always doing stuff for the fellas.
Yeah, that was a top down joint right there.
That's for the ladies and all that.
So sing that in the shower, crazy.
That was a top down, man. The cookouts, you got
all my beautiful
burgers and
ladies
chicken
out there
on the grill and all that, man. That's some barbecue joint right there.
That's a fact, man. I mean, who was that? Who else was that on the track featured on the hook?
This dude Enjo, you know what I'm saying? That sing a little bit. Nah, he got
the drum was fly. It had a. I'm not even gonna throw no tags on that. It had an Enjo feel to it. Because I was going, you go a little Maxwell-y, you go a little Donnell Jones-ish type feature, you feel me?
Vibe,
but it definitely felt summery, and you definitely felt the breeze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the visuals out for that?
Nah, yeah, we're gonna do the video. We're gonna shoot it in the G5. We're gonna do either Vegas or Atlantic City. You know what I'm saying? Something a little different, you know what I mean, on the beach.
Yes, sir.
Big party scene, you know what I mean?
I need in.
That sounds good.
Let us know, man. I'm flying now. Crazy.
So let the people know where they can find you, man. In the Loop Radio, let the people know where they can find you at, man. Follow you and all that.
Yeah, I just tell people to Google me, man. NYMROD, man, and everything will come up. My Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, whatever you want. All my music that's out for sale. Yeah, that you want to just go download. Just Google me, NYMROD, Nymrod, God's gift in the world's future. You know, shout out to Federal. Shout out to my new team that I'm working with right now, alumni, the faculty. You know, that's Manifest, Butterfly, and my boy Flip. You know what I mean? Shout out to the whole Federal District, Joey Batch, CEO, Jules, Venomous, Lyric G, you know, all my staff, Cal Cognac, Shamika, Sean, you know what I mean? Everybody, man, we working, man. That's what we do, man. If I left anybody out, please forgive me, man. I've been working for like 4 days straight, you understand? So
yes, sir.
I just came from the studio here. Now I gotta go run to my meeting, so you know, I just been working, man.
Businessman, man.
So what's next? So you want anybody to you got any shows coming up? Any
oh yeah. I got a big show. I got a show with Corey Gunn. It's on the 22nd. Shout out to my boy Corey Gunn.
Shout out to Corey.
He did the Hell Yeah. He did the Hell Yeah remix with me, him and Ricky Batch. Shout out Ricky Batch, one of Bronx.
Definitely shout out to Ricky Batch.
And then after that, you know what I'm saying, I'll be in Washington with Wu-Tang and the whole PYN out there for Jimmy King's birthday. You know, and then after that, the next day I'm going to North Carolina for CIAA weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there too.
All right. And then after that, you know, your boy fly out to LA. You understand me? So I'm gonna be in LA from the 5th to the 12th. So
yeah, so you got CIAA gonna be crazy. Yeah, you working, man. Shout out to Nymrod, you working, man.
And then when I come back on the 14th, I got Black Dawns with one of my alumni affiliates. You know what I'm saying? Flip and Manifest. You know what I mean? So. You know, we just do what we do, baby. You know what I mean? I'm not going to what's his name this year? That thing in Texas. You know, what's that called?
The South by Southwest.
Yeah, we doing South by Southwest in New York. You understand me? So you know, I got a bunch of shows coming up in New York with all the artists. I'm gonna invite y'all out. Y'all can rock out and perform with your boy. Free of charge. I ain't charging nobody. We New York. We got a whole New York down. So y'all come out, y'all perform with me. You know what I mean? The Federal District. Yeah.
Yo, a salute to you, man. That chamber joint was fire. The other joint you played was fire, man. Thank you for coming, baby.
For having me.
Brooklyn in the building.
Man. We appreciate you for coming through, man. We appreciate it, man. It was definitely a fun show, man, as usual, man.
Yes, sir.
And we got some insights, you know what I'm saying, that we don't really get into a lot. Sometimes we be too, I guess, in us, be too saucy to even, you know what I mean, even get into anything, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, we appreciate you having the time to come up here and kick it with us, man. You know what I'm saying? As soon as the project drop, man, we want y'all to come back. You line us up, man, you know what I'm saying? With the squad. Make sure all your squad, you know what I mean, whenever they pushing, send them up here. Hit us up, man. You know what I mean? We do that, man. We do the interview.
Can we run that chamber joint on this exit one more time?
Oh yeah, as we leave, we're gonna end it with that, definitely. And Mikey J, man, antibiotics, man. You know what I mean? Fix that joint on your lip, man. Fix that joint on your lip, man. Word, you can't kiss your babies with that, man.
You can't be on sucker time out here, Mikey J, for real, man. This is grown man stuff. You can't be on sucker time, Brody.
That's a fact, man. It's in Loop Radio, man. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. We're gonna get into Beloved. It's what the Bronx sound like.
10 plus. Home team. We here. This is what the Bronx sound like, huh? This is what the Bronx sound like, huh? I said, look, real niggas gon' feel this shit. NY state of mind, you know I'm on my gritty shit. Bronx double bread, looking yeah, you know I be this shit. And y'all can keep hating, it's alright, man, I need this shit. I ain't J level, so it's reasonable why y'all would doubt. But I'ma eat regardless, also what y'all talking about. And then to try to stop my shiners when I start blacking out. It's not a question that he got marked, which I ask him about. Now I ain't claiming I'm the toughest.
Love it.
My parents taught me never be a sucker. Disrespect is one thing I won't tolerate. Oh, you wanna test that theory? Well, that'll be your fate. But I promise you, it's not gonna go as planned. Run up on y'all with K's and dots, y'all gonna be thinking, damn. When them things blam, it's over. When them things hit them, the bullets pick anybody. It don't show favoritism. I spit that lyrical fire. Yeah, I'm rap Satan. If they beating me, then they must mistake it. Balls is pure greatness. Oh yeah, they so amazing. Or it's full of concrete because it's groundbreaking. Shit, hold up, this that beloved flow. You never know. When I bust a rhyme, that's when I flip the mode. I let it go. You better know. My style is impeccable, incredible. Belong with the gods, man, only heaven know. I'm about to blow. I always pull shit, then I'm about to show. I always go. When it comes to that mic, I never fall. I bet you know it's my time now, and that's forever. I'm saying I'm the biggest and wildest, even Valletta know. When I'm really rapping, the beat is going in the house. Body bags, zip them up. You know it's murder in the house. I feel in every part of rap. Man, y'all gotta be the worst. Y'all get an F for everything like a Weezy verse. This is what the Bronx sound like. This is what the Bronx sound like. So all the hate I'm ignoring. I ain't Kodak. I got a mask of physicals that wanna envy in the morning. So when I think about it, only me could ever stop me. That's right. Flavor, everybody steady clocking me. Picture me slacking. Ironic how y'all won't get out, but I got y'all all hypnotized from me blacking. Niggas not doing shit, always doing walking. Yapping about all of this, but never doing walking. Now they got a problem cause they see it. This is what the Bronx sound like. This is what the Bronx sound like. Facts. Yeah, stand up. I'm saying, tell me.
What is it? I got this. 92.9 FM in Loop Radio, man. We are live, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here, man. Real quick, man. Before you get up out of here, man. Before we get into the last song of the night, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play that chamber joint back one more time. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna do something new, man. We're gonna start this off. I was thinking, I think we don't want to start ending the show with like the words or the wrap up type thing, like something you want to just quick minute, something you want to say, or you know what I'm saying, or brush up on whatever we talked about. You know what I mean, during the show. You know what I'm saying, or enlighten people, or whatever it may be. You know how Mr. Rogers used to change back into his shoes.
Yes, sir.
You know Mr. Rogers used to turn back into his shoes and all that right before he left. Yeah. I think we need to do something like that, like, you know what I'm saying, where we end every show with the last word. You know what I mean? Before we get up out of here and play that last song and get up out of here.
I mean, well, before we,
you know what I'm saying? So how you feel? You know what I mean? To close the show, what was something you want to get across to the public, man, before we get up out of here?
Well,
whatever that may be.
Being that we touched on the Quincy Jones thing and how he was exposing the kind of like, a lot of the miscreant things that go on in Hollywood. As he referenced Marlon Brando being involved with Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye, and other celebrities in Hollywood. And I'll just end off by saying that it's nothing new. As I said, Quincy's he's someone of the highest order. So him speaking this piece is like, he don't really care. He's 85 years old, you know what I'm saying? He's a legend in the game, and I just feel it's a whole other conversation, but the pansexual thing is deeper than what, the eyes may see. You got to research that, but echelon and people with major influence in Hollywood is like, people will do anything to get that, man. So look into yourself, and everybody that wants to, kind of like that French Montana song that said, hope you don't be famous. It's a kind of ironic with that, because for fame, there's a lot you probably got to give up, man. And some of the things might not be what you think they are. So I'll just end it with that, man. It's a dirty game out there.
It's a dirty game, man. That's a fact, man. I'm gonna just get up out of here with this, man. Look, man. Everything you see, everything you hear, is not always fact and truth, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Do your research, man. We in the information age. Everything is at your fingertips. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my word for nothing. Don't take Dot Man word for
Absolutely.
nothing. Don't take nobody word for nothing, man.
Don't
you
take
can
Quincy's
go find
word.
it out. You can go and
take Quincy's
word.
Thank you.
Take Quincy word on what Quincy's talking about. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna hear that nowhere else. That was the source.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, do the research, man. Stay on your toes, man. Keep your third eye open, man.
Yes, sir.
In the Loop Radio, we be back next week doing what we do with I Am Desert, man.
That's a fact.
And that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go to the Golden Voices on the 22nd. You know what I mean? Sponsored by Glory Abs, hosted by Bella. Also the DNR on the 28th, hosted by JB, Jason Bourne, you know what I mean? And Bella, also sponsored by Glory Ab Entertainment and Inner Loop Radio. We gonna be in the building doing.
As I always say, man, stay woke.
Feel me? Stay woke, stay proud, pop off, man.
And
Pop
stay
that,
paid, goddammit.
That bottle.
Get your money.
And we out of here, man. It's Inner Loop Radio, man. Gone.
Real Deal FM, New York's finest.
Are you looking for the best Caribbean food in the Bronx? Well, look no further. It's Lescue Restaurant, located at 3854.
No, I'm not looking for the best Caribbean restaurant in the Bronx. Blood clot. Good.
Some macaroni and cheese.
Ox chill.
The soul food joint.
Boy, I was just singing that same shit in my head.
That's the shit I was playing at the beginning of the show, right?
That's a fact. The shit was just in my phone. Next week, Facebook, holla at us, man. You already know, man. We'll be back. I Am Desert next week. YouTube, we have I Am Desert in the building for the 23rd. What we gonna talk about? I don't know. We see what schools get shot up next week, and you know what I'm saying. And we see how that go. And we'll figure out what we're gonna talk about. You'll know what we're gonna talk about based on what's happening. Feel me? Like, remember Rerun and Raj and them niggas? What's happening, nigga? Feel me? We knew what's happening.
That's a fact.
No Rerun, no Raj, no D snitching.
Off the cuff.
You feel me? Off the
Straight
cuff.
off the cuff.
What's happening? Feel me? So tune in. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be here. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna continue to bring y'all whatever we know and talk about the same things, man. So Don't be scared. Y'all niggas be acting scared. Y'all be tuned in and y'all be
All
typing
in.
back. Stop
All
typing
in.
back, man. Hit that. Pick up your phone. You on your phone right now. Watching. You watching niggas on your phone. Get off the live.
All in.
Pick up your jack. Hit that number, man. It's the same number every week. We're not doing this shit out of our bedroom, so the numbers don't change as the text-free app changes. You know what I mean? You're doing this shit out the studio. So they got the same number every week, man. It's not a text-free app. It's 347-441-4226, man. Every week, the same number. Shit don't change. The dial changed, and that's because of us, man. That's because of me. I'm not even gonna say us. You know what I'm saying? The station got fined, and they got hit from FCC because I went 6 months without cleaning no music. I didn't clean shit for 6 months. And we got fined. So if y'all send in any music, if it ain't clean, we're not playing that shit. Feel me? We're not playing it. Nothing. That's just the bottom line. You gotta clean that thing, man, before it come up here, man. Or
Get that song done. Get a clean version. Simple.
you can holler at us. We'll clean it for you. But it's gonna be a little fee for that, you know what I'm saying?